This is Jeannie at Trendy Tree, and today I'm going to make a Terri Bow. I'm going to try to make a Terri Bow. This will be my first attempt. Terri Marshall has a website and Facebook page called Mill and Deal, and she created a Terri Bow technique using the Pro Bow. And it's a great way to use up scrap ribbon because you use several different ribbons. So today I'm going to try my first attempt at it. So I'm not a great bow maker, so if I can make one, anybody can make one. This is the large Pro Bow. We sell these at Trendy Tree. We're out today, but we've got more coming in next week. But this is what the Pro Bow looks like. Now there is a new box. This is an old one. And the new one has changed up a little bit, but it's the same size. It comes with a spool or a ribbon holder, and you put your pegs. It comes with wooden pegs, and we're going to use 6 different ribbons, but I'm going to start out with 3 on this spool. You can get extra spool holders too. We don't have those in stock, but you can get them. I'm just going to slide that off to the side. Get the pegs out. Take my board. Now on the newer boards, all these holes and pegs are numbered for you. Like I say, mine is an old one, so it's not. But I believe Terri said to start on the D line, so that would be A, B, C, D. So I'm going to put one in the center, and I'm going to put my pegs out here. That's the wrong size peg there. And over here. She has a great video on YouTube, and you can watch that. Okay, so now we've got our pegs in place, and we're going to use some paddle wire, and we're going to just measure that about the length of the board. I'm going to get another length of the board, and I'm sorry, my camera is set up right behind me, and I'll try not to bump it. That's one piece of wire, and we take it and fold it. Just lay it aside, and go ahead and cut another piece of wire. Same length. Double it or fold it. Okay, and I've picked out 6 ribbons. 3 of them are 1.5 inch, and the other 2 are 2.5. So that will be my starting wire. So take my first ribbon. This is my starting point, and I'm going to take the face side to the peg and measure my tail. I'm going to come out sort of between the B and the C, and I'm going to pinch that together, and I'm going to take that wire, go right around that pinched area, do that a couple of times there, and now I'm going to take the wire, make sure I have my ribbon face side going to the peg, and I'm going to secure it to the peg about halfway up the peg. So take the rest of my top wire and just wrap around the peg, and then take the second wire and wrap around this little nail on the Pro Bow just a couple of times, and then just get the wire out of the way. So now I can, I'm just going to angle the end of these ribbons. So now then I'm ready to make a loop. So I just go around the peg, come back to my starting point and pinch my ribbon together. Now at this point I want to twist and get my right side up, or bottoms up as they say, and go around this peg and then come back to the center. Going to pinch together, and now then I'm going to take my second wire and I'm going to thread it through. I'm going to just holding my ribbon in place. I'm going to give that just a couple of turns. And then I'm going to take my ribbon, come out and measure my tail. And I'm just angled that 1.5 inch ribbon and push that tail up out of the way. Now, next I'm ready to do a 2.5 inch ribbon. So I'm going to take this 2.5 inch, measure my tail. I'm going to come sort of between the B and the C and find my area to pinch. Pinch that together. My face side away from me, and I'm just stacking it right behind that first ribbon. And I'm going to go around that peg, come back to the center, find my center, pinch that, and holding that first one in place. And now I'm going to make a loop on the other side. I'm going to push that tail up out of the way. Oh, I didn't chevron that tail, but I can do that in a minute. And make that second loop and come back to the center. Still kind of holding it together. Pinch that down. Twist my ribbon. I'm still holding it pinched. Now here's where I'm going to take my, oh, I should have left a wire to the top. Let's see. That's, okay, so let me back up. Okay. So when I attached my black and white ribbon, I should have taken one wire and gone forward with it, and one wire to the back. Okay, so now start over then. Measure that tail, find where I want to pinch it, put it right up against that, right side away from me. Hold that pinched, make a loop around that peg, come back to the back, find my center, pinch and twist, bottoms up on the ribbon, and now make a loop around that peg, come back to the center, still kind of holding my ribbon in place, find the place where I want to pinch it and turn, and now I have my wire on the bottom, my wire on the top. I'm going to just twist those together tightly, and then put a wire to the top and wire to the bottom, and now come out and measure my tail. And this time I'm going to go ahead and chevron this end. Okay, and get that tail back and chevron that tail. And these tails can be evened up when you get through if you need to. Okay, so now I've got 2 loops made, and I'll go to my third ribbon. So this time I've got a gray, another 1.5 inches. And I'm going to start making my tails a little bit longer. I'm going to come out to between the C and the D. Get the ribbon, I've got my end angled. I'll angle that a little more. Okay, I'm going to find my place to pinch my ribbon down. I'm going to hold my ribbon pinched. I got it stacked right on top of my other ribbon. And now then, I'm going to take that ribbon, go around that next peg. This ribbon is pretty stiff. Come back to the center. Find my place to pinch my ribbon. I'm going to pinch and twist the right side up. And go around that peg. Come back to the center. I'm going to pinch. Turn my right side up. But now I'm going to take my wire, my top wire and my bottom wire. I'm going to twist those together. Just a couple of turns. And then one wire going to the top. Try to keep these wires separate. Okay, so one to the top, one to the bottom. And now I'm ready to finish off the end of that ribbon. Okay. So now I'm ready to put on three more ribbons on my spool holder. So I'm going to take this polka dot, and then I have a black velvet, and then I have a silver ribbon. So now I'm going to take this 2.5-inch ribbon. I'm going to come out and I'm going to put my tail all the way out to the D. I'm going to find my center, pinch it together, put the ribbon away from me, stack it right on top of that gray ribbon, and now I'm going to make a loop around that peg, that next peg. Come back to the center, need to keep that pinched, and then find my place to pinch it again. Pinch it tight. I'm going to pinch, twist my bottom up, my tail out of the way. I dropped it. Pinch that, make a loop around that peg. Come back. I'm going to do that one over because I didn't hold it tight enough. So I'm going to pinch that together tight and hold it there. I've made my loop. Come back to here. I'm just going to go ahead and secure that for just a second. I think that will be okay. Okay. Now then, find my place to pinch my ribbon. Pinch it. I'm going to hold it right there. I'm going to twist my ribbon. Make my loop on this side. Get that tail out of the way. Come back to the center. I'm still kind of holding that. My thumb on it. Come back. Find my place to pinch it together. This thicker ribbon is a little bit harder. So pinch that together and twist. Now I'm ready to take my top, not that wire, my top wire and my bottom wire, twist together. Okay. Now then I'm ready to cut off my tail. I've got my measurement. Cut that tail off. Okay. Now I'm ready for another, I'm going to use another 1.5-inch ribbon. This is velvet. And I'm going to find my tail length. So I'm going to pinch it together. Place it right on top of that polka dot with the right side away from me. I'm going to make a loop that's next to the last peg. Come back to the center. I'm going to pinch it. Hold it right there with my thumb. Twist it. And go around the next to the last peg. Come back to the center. Hold that right there. And then I'm going to pinch that again. Turn my right side up, which will be away from me. Take my wire that one on. And then cut my tail. And I'm just going to angle that. Okay, so now I'm ready for my last ribbon. It's a silver metallic. It's a 2.5 inch ribbon. So it's pretty messy. I'm going to go ahead and chevron the end of that ribbon. Okay, so I'm going to find the length of my tail. And then I'm going to pinch my ribbon. Pinch that together as tight as I can. It's going to stack right on top of the black. And now I'm going to go around this last peg. Come back to the center. Pinch that together. Turn the right side up, holding that, and go around that last peg. Back to the center. Keep kind of holding it with my thumb. Back to the center, find my place to pinch, and I'm going to pinch that together tightly. Twist, get that ribbon face up against again, or face away from me. Take my wire that together. Okay, and come out and cut my tail. Now then we have, there's the wires that I've been using to attach each ribbon. So now I'm ready to go back and take my first wire that I put on the top, untwist that. And like I say, I may have cut my wire a little long, but that's okay. And take my wire that I had around my little bottom nail, unwrap it. Now Terry said push these in, squeeze that together as much as you can. I'm going to take that wire, my top wire, and the one that I had around the nail. We'll go ahead and take that peg out. And I'm going to pull that together as tight as I can. Twist that a couple of times. Go ahead and take my other wire and just kind of twist that all together. Okay, and now I'm going to lift it off of the board. That's kind of all stacked. Just going to move that out of the way for right now. So they're kind of, the bow is kind of made from the top down, and they're kind of all stacked. And I'm going to take my fluff box. My fluff box is a piece of wood. We're building a new house, and I had my carpenter cut me a piece of wood the other day. And this is just a little eyelet screw and a little nail on the back. And I'm going to take that wire and just kind of thread it under that eyelet screw to hold my bow, and bring it down and wrap it around this nail a time or two. And now I'm going to fluff. And Terry said to start from the bottom and put everything opposite of each other. So I'm going to pull out that tail and get my other silver tail and have that opposite. So I've got one over there and one over here, and then take my loop, my silver loop, kind of bring it around and find my other silver loop. So I've got a loop and a loop, and a tail and a tail. Okay, so next I've got black. So she said if you don't stack a loop on top of a loop, pull your loop over so your loop will be closer to a tail. So I've got, I should have done my tail first. So I've got a tail there. Let me bring this tail over here and take a black tail and put it over there. So now I've got tail and a tail. So now I'm going to take a loop and pull it sort of over that silver tail, and then move to the next, which is a red. So I'm going to take that red and pull that tail that away, find my other tail, and if these tails are not even, I can always trim those after I'm done. Take my red polka dot and spread that out. So I need to move that in that direction, I think. Okay, next I'm ready for the gray. And let's see, I'm going to pull that tail over here, that one over there. Take that loop, pull it over with that black. Let's see. Okay, next I've got white. So I'm gonna take that white and pull it toward this gray loop. Take that other white, pull it over there. And my last one is this buffalo plaid. So I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to pull that around. And then just kind of fluff my bow. I've kind of flattened them a little bit. Okay. And there you have it. That is a Terri Bow. And make sure I can get it off this board. That is a Terri Bow. That is the first time I've ever tried to make one. I think it turned out great. Terri, this is a testimonial to you. I may not have fluffed just right, but I'm sure fluffing will get better with practice. But I like it. Of course, I've got the wire to attach it. Got the wire on the back to attach it. All the ribbon that I use is wired, and this is a great way to use up your scrap ribbon. Terri has a great video on YouTube. You can look it up. Just say Terri, T-E-R-R-I, Terri Bow, and her video will pop up, and there's others out there too. You can get the Pro Bow at Trendy Tree. We'll have more in stock next week. And there you go. Terri Bow. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.